Hi, I am going to present the work entitled, Pocket-Sized Portable Labs, Control Engineering Practice Made Easy in COVID-19 Pandemic Times. I will start by doing a short introduction and motivation. Then I will present a project overview. In point 3 I will present the Temperature Control Laboratory (TC Lab). In point 4 I will describe the workshop for teachers. Point 5 addresses the visits to schools and demonstration sessions. In point 6 I will present the feedback received by teachers. Finally, in point 7 I will present the conclusion and current future work. Why using pocket-sized laboratories? These devices are gaining popularity because they are 1. Easy to use, 2. Portable with low dimension, 3. Low cost, 4. They can be used anywhere, for instance at home. What is the mission? We paper authors are members of APCA, Portuguese Association of Automatic Control, which is a national member organization of IFAC, International Federation of Automatic Control. The mission of these two organizations includes the promotion of automatic control, science and technology. Motivating secondary students to pursue university engineering studies with automatic control courses fits well within APCA and IFAC mission. A project was submitted by a set of Portuguese researchers to the IFAC activity funds entitled, Pocket-Sized Portable Labs, Control Engineering Practice Made Easy. It may be difficult to keep students motivated. Current students, born in a digital era, are used to all sorts of digital devices. So, entering their university studies, students' level of expectation regarding new teaching, learning approaches involving digital equipment may be high. The transition between a presential mode to a fully online mode constituted an opportunity to, or to further, explore new teaching, learning approaches also with pocket-sized labs. The main objective is, motivate secondary teachers and students to control engineering. How? By showing and demonstrating that simple practical control experiments may be easily accomplished using portable pocket-sized laboratories. When? From January to June of 2021. Note that from January to end of April, we were confined in Portugal due to the COVID-19. The activity was originally designed to be performed in 2 stages. 1. Motivate teachers working in engineering areas related to automatic control to use portable laboratories in their teaching. 2. With the help of the teachers which participated in Stage 1, motivate their students for control engineering. The pocket-sized laboratory selected to be used within this project was the Temperature Control Lab (TC Lab). The project execution started with the acquisition of 70 TC Lab kits. Then, the plan was to organize a workshop to motivate teachers to use TC Lab in their teaching, learning activities. 3 visits to secondary schools, to motivate students to control engineering and demonstrate the TC Lab. TC Lab is a kit based in an Arduino, Uno or Leonardo, with 2 transistors actuating as heaters and 2 sensors measuring the temperature in the transistors. How to connect the TC Lab? The Arduino is connected to a computer via a USB cable. The PCB board with the transistors is connected to the electric grid. In the following figure we can see a single feedback loop used to control the temperature measured in transistor 1 casing. How to program the TC Lab? The TC Lab can be programmed using several environments, such as Python, MATLAB, Simulink, Octave, etc. Due to the SARS-CoV-2 confinement in place in Portugal when the project was executed, it was not possible to organize a presential workshop for teachers. Thus, the workshop was organized online, as a webinar. Given that the activity topic is control engineering, most teachers belong to groups designated in Portugal as follows: electronics, automation and computers, mechatronics. 47 teachers from schools located all over Portugal registered in the webinar. In order to present TC Lab to students, the project team visited 3 schools. The first place visited was Montserrat Secondary School located in the city of Viana do Castelo. This visit took place in April 29 of 2021. Some photos are presented next. The second place visited was Avelar Brotero Secondary School, located in the city of Coimbra. This visit took place in May 4 of 2021. Some photos are presented next. The third place visited Fundão Secondary School located in the city of Fundão. This visit took place in May 20 of 2021. Some photos are presented next. Despite the activity's short-period execution time span, 2 questionnaires were designed to collect some information and feedback from the teachers that registered and participated in the webinar. The first questionnaire was conducted before the webinar. The second questionnaire was conducted after the webinar. Some feedback results received from teachers through the questionnaires are presented next. Regarding the question, did you already use didactic kits in your activities? As it can be observed from the chart presented, 87.5% of the teachers replied with a yes. When asked to state in which activities teachers have used the didactic kits in their activities, some of the answers are summarized next: robotics laboratories, clubs, physics, chemistry laboratorial activities, electronics and digital systems, teaching programming and robotics, automation and control, electronics and physics, in interdisciplinary projects. Regarding the question, are you motivated to use new teaching, learning methodologies? As it can be observed from the chart presented next, 96.9% of the teachers replied with a yes. Regarding the question, how do you see the implementation of Arduino-based teaching kits in your area? Some of the provided answers are replicated next. It is an excellent opportunity to apply innovative practices, to develop STEAM teaching learning methodologies and to promote student interest and motivation. Very useful, allows you to develop different projects and encourages learning and project and group work. Fundamental and urgent, opportunity to be able to quickly demonstrate concepts using a real prototyping environment. Regarding the question, how do you classify the TC Lab kits as a useful tool to support teaching, learning? 46.2% teacher agree, and 53.8% teachers strongly agree. Regarding the question, how do you classify the relevance of the webinar experiments in the development of students' interdisciplinary competences? 30.8% teachers agree, and 69.2% TechSARs strongly agree. As a conclusion, we can state that the project entitled Pocket-Sized Portable Labs, Control Engineering Practice Made Easy, sponsored by the IFAC Activity Funds, was presented. The project was executed from January 2021 to the end of June 2021, in Portugal, during the SARS-CoV-2 pandemic. The project involved the organization of a workshop for teachers working in STEM with emphasis to the areas of industrial automation and control engineering. The workshop objective was to motivate teachers to incorporate pocket-sized laboratories to carry out control engineering experiments within their teaching, learning activities. 3 visits to secondary schools were conducted after the workshop. In these visits it was possible to interact with both students and their teachers by 1. Presenting motivating real-world applications of control engineering, 2. Presenting portable laboratories for control and robotics, with emphasis given to the Temperature Control Laboratory (TC Lab), 3. Demonstrating the temperature control using TC Lab. The set of 70 TC Lab kits was offered to teachers which participated in the workshop and to students of the 3 visited schools. Teachers' opinion towards the webinar and the kits was quite positive, which points out the importance of using the Pocket Labs in several cycles of studies. Thus, it is expected that during the academic year of 2021-2022 some experiments using TC Lab will be executed in some of these schools and hopefully contribute to motivate students for automatic control. We have already some results from one case study conducted by Professor João Sá, in Avelar Brotero, Coimbra, Secondary School, using the donated TC Lab kits. The TC Lab kit was used in a context of introduction to programming, in the last year of secondary education, called Computer Applications B. Thus, the TC Lab kit provided an opportunity for students to experience physical programming through the Python language. Some photos of students using TC Lab in school Avelar Brotero, Coimbra, are presented. Thank you for your attention. Further details can be found in the paper. If you have any question, please do contact me by email.